Hi everyone, welcome to this episode of Team Johnson Outdoors. My wife Michelle and I are packing up and heading up to the Boundary Waters. Forecast looks great, so stay tuned. Our first stop is Tofty to grab our permit for the Boundary Waters. We got it. We also had to watch a couple of videos just to kind of get yourself, know some of the rules of the Boundary Waters. But anyway, let's get out of here.
It's a big, beautiful lake with incredible campsite opportunities. We're going to go through, run down some of our favorites. And
comparing these guys' list
get the high res
to our list. Stop number 2, some supper and some beers.
Yeah, views are impeccable. Here we got 2 pictures. It's got a nice rock point.
Night 1, we're going to be staying at the Trails End Campground, and then we'll get going early tomorrow morning. We are at campsite 25. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but those sound like little baby eagles. They've been kind of going crazy all morning. It's 5:30, Thursday morning. Day 1/day 2, if you consider yesterday as part of our Boundary Waters trip. Canoe is ready. Michelle went and parked the car. I'm just sitting here waiting for her. And eventually we'll be on our way. Probably not going to show you much of the boring paddling stuff. So I'll probably leave some of that out unless we see something really cool. So the next time we see you might be a little bit on the lake or maybe at the campsite. Well, we made it to our site. I'll get to that here in a second. Beyond this point is where the big part of Sag is. And then right here is a campsite. But somebody has like a red shirt hanging there. So we kind of moseyed across this little bay. My canoe is right around the corner. And we'll go over there and take a look at it. So as we're on our way, I'll kind of show you what we got going on here. There's a little rocky path coming up a little slate hill. Our campfire pit, kind of neat looking. So from here we can see the lake. Here we can see the lake. And we'll go this way towards the canoe. Another nice little open spot. And Michelle is on her way down to the canoe. 9 o'clock, nice little 3-hour paddle. And we have this new app, Relive. Kind of shows your track, if you will. And Michelle had that on her phone. So maybe right now you'll be able to see how we got here. Kind of a long ways, but not bad for a 3-hour paddle. seems like every time I cast, my bobber's going down and I'm catching these little smallies. This is probably one of the bigger ones I've caught so far. Just kind of fishing right off the rocks here. I think it's about 12 feet of water where I'm at. Just kind of hoping maybe the walleyes will move in here once in a while. Anyway, get this guy back in the water. Leeches and a bobber seem to be working. Kind of hoping this is a walleye. Getting bigger. No walleyes yet. So day one is almost in the books here on Big Sag. Not much happened today. Nice little 3-hour paddle. Found this nice campsite on Gold Island. Got a bunch of smallmouths. Like really small, I'm talking about, nothing big. I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow. We don't have any plans really. We just kind of came up here to relax and enjoy the view. A lot of paddlers, quite a bit of boats. On this part of the lake you can have boats up to 25 horsepower. I don't know if I like that up here, but whatever. Anyway, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Well, we got a fire going. Maybe make some coffee, some breakfast, and then who knows after that. Our noisy neighbors from across the bay left. They were loud, but whatever, is what it is. We're all packed up. We're gonna go for a day trip. We're gonna paddle into this Red Edge Bay. We're here. We're just gonna cut across and just kind of paddle our way down and then come back this way. So I have my Vexilar packed, and all I really did was I have my cord ran to this board, and then I have it kind of bent nailed in to hold it in place with this clamp. That is how I'm using my Vexilar for my depth finder. And then I'll just use my phone, Navionics, really to kind of make sure I follow a little bit of a contour. I'm not too concerned about the depth. We're gonna be paddling, so I'm gonna try to stay within probably 12 to 15 feet if I can. So anyway, that's our setup. I think I caught a little walleye, or no, it's a little smallie, but then a northern came up and hit it. So I got both on my hook. There, you kind of see it. going to shore. One hook in the smallmouth, which is all cut up because that's where the northern grabbed it. Then eventually he must have slipped off it, and then I caught him with the hook. He's all cut up here from the northern. You gonna swim away? Poor guy. Actually, a nice sized northern. If you want fish, we can eat them.
I'm not gonna eat him.
Okay. Anyway, that was kind of cool. I saw him come up and hit it and latch on. Let him go. All right. This is about as much excitement we've had so far. Not too far from our camp here. We would have kept that northern, but we'd rather eat walleye. Plus, I'm not a very good northern cleaner. So, anyway, that was kind of an interesting deal there. Catching that smallie and having that northern come hit it. I could actually see the northern through the water come up to that smallie and hit it. But anyway, back to camp. Hopefully, maybe we'll catch a walleye off the rocks. See what happens. But we do have a plan B for supper anyway, so. All right, see ya. What's that I'm eating? It's funny you should ask. We actually picked up a couple of these bags here from the outfitter we stopped at to grab our permit. Camp Chow, made in Grand Marais, Trail Center Lodge, campchow.net. We'll put that down in our descriptions. So we had cheddar smoked potato soup. It's actually pretty good. And for dessert, we're going to try the berry cheesecake. Again, campchow.net, made right in Grand Marais, Team Johnson Outdoors, supper, thumbs up for me. So when we went out for a paddle, I was trolling with something like this. I was using actually more of a perch one. But anyway, I would hold the rod on the ground and kind of pinch it with my feet, the handle. And then I would loosen the drag, not really loose, but loose enough to where when we were paddling, it wouldn't go off. But if something hit it, or if I snagged bottom, it would go off. That way it wouldn't just kind of, pop off and go overboard. But just enough to where I started going like this, I could grab onto it and start reeling it in. But anyway, that's kind of how I was trolling earlier today, and I caught two little smallies, and actually one of those smallies got hit by that northern. So, but anyway, that's how I trolled. That'll do it for today. No walleye still. Had that interesting thing happen today with that northern. Other than that, just up at the Boundary Waters relaxing, and it sounds like we're going to do more of that tomorrow. Relax, enjoy the beauty of the Boundary Waters. So anyway, next time I see you, it'll be tomorrow morning, unless something wild and crazy happens between now and then. But I'll see you in the morning. Pancakes and hash browns. Saturday morning. Team Johnson Outdoors. In my personal opinion, this is the perfect campfire size for the Boundary Waters. Nothing too big. Nice and small, so in case the wind picks up. And that's really all you need for cooking. It's a nice little fire. Everybody in my family makes fun of me for my wood size. But that's why I cut my wood small.
Who makes fun of you?
Everybody.
Nobody makes fun of you.
So today we just decided to stick around camp, relax, and do some fishing right off our rock ledge here. So let's see what happens. Little smallie. Oh. Oops. Good job.
Thanks.
2-0. I don't have anything to size this spider with. Just believe me, it's big. Yes, that's my rod and my smallie. Michelle didn't catch them all. So nothing but these small little smallmouths. That's all we've been catching. Yesterday, today, no walleyes, no northerns off this little spot. Just smallmouths and nothing big. Motorboat coming. Anyway, back to fishing. Every once in a while, I can see those little smallmouths swimming just inside the drop-off there. And one time I saw 3 of them, and then another one showed up, but that one had like spots all over the back of it. So I'm assuming that might have been a little lake trout. I'll take care of it for you.
Only one of us needs to smell like fish.
This might be the smallest one we've caught. Oh boy. For water, we're using this gravity bag. We go out to the middle of the lake, or out into the lake, more towards the middle. Michelle will fill it, and then it filters itself through here, comes down through here, release this clamp, it flows. You throw a bunch of like flavor pellets in your water, just kind of a mind thing, make it taste better. But anyway, that's what we're using for water. Happy 22nd anniversary too, by the way.
No, thanks.
It was. It is. Yesterday, it was 22nd. Our last night up in the Boundary Waters, Gold Island, Saganaga Lake. As always, thanks for watching. Stay healthy, and we'll see you guys next time. It's time to head home. Saganaga Lake. That was just for her. Saganaga Lake?
Saganaga.
Saganaga Lake.
Saganaga.
Saganaga Lake.
Saganaga.
Saganaga? All I needed was a loon call. I didn't get it. Be free, Caden. Cadian. Anyway, Scott can edit that out. Team Johnson Outdoors. Like, subscribe.